Ladies and gentlemen, we're not far from kick-off here today at the Rockmore Sports Ground for this round 10 NPL New South Wales clash between Sydney Olympic and Manly United. Lineups have just been entered. We'll start with our away team. They're starting lineup. Number 3, Matthew O'Donoghue. Number 4, Jesse Perez. Number 5, Aaron O'Driscoll. Number 7, Stephen Derabillion. Number 8, Kakeru Ono. Number 10, Darcy Burgess. Number 15, Max Martinello. Number 17, Samuel Griffiths. Number 18, Luke Neuenhoff. Number 21, Harry Turner. And number 33, Jasper Chipman. On the bench today, number 6, Saxon Hillier. Number 9, Benjamin Coop. Number 11, Ayumu Kimura. Number 12, Mitchell Seaman. Number 20, George Russell. Number 26, Yanis Frank. And number 32, Jared Muir. For your Sydney Olympic team, in goals, number 1, Joseph Orlovich. Number 2, Peter Pelotas. Number 3, Samuel Bottinger. Number 4, Josh Holm. Number 5, and captain, Ziggy Gordon. Number 11, George Luca. Number 16, Bailey Callahan. Number 23, Brooklyn Malia. Number 24, Ben Geisen. Number 34, Marcus Fernandez. And number 35, Daniel Wong. On the bench for Sydney Olympic, number 9, Marco Aaron Bassage. Number 12, Peter Grozos. Number 21, Yuto Kimura. Number 22, Harry Peake. Number 30, Joshua Da Silva. Number 31, Yuto Fujita. And number 40, Anthony Guerreros.
Everything's a judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome both teams on the pitch. Sydney Olympic and Manly United.
Well, you are all very welcome along. We are here at the historic Belmore Oval for this round 10 clash of the NPL New South Wales men's competition. And it is a clash that neither of these two would want to be facing. It is, in reality, a relegation six-pointer. The home side, Sydney Olympic, sitting in 16th and last spot on the ladder. And they are taking on Manly, who are sitting in 14th spot, just 2 places above them. Well, the home side are on, you have to say, a dreadful run. Not a dreadful run of performances, but certainly a dreadful run of results. They have lost their last 6 games on the trot. They've only got 4 points to show for the entire season, and their goal difference is -10. Manly United, somewhat similar position. It's not really been a terrible run of performances, but it has been a dreadful run of results. It's a draw and 5 defeats for their last 6 games. They've only scored 5 goals in the entire season so far. Now that is in contrast to how they went during the week in the Australia Cup. They scored 10 against the unfortunate Mount Annan Mustangs, so perhaps a little bit of confidence in the goal scoring back. Didn't play a full team against Mount Annan, but certainly when the club gets 10 goals, that's got to give them a little bit of confidence. Sydney Olympic, the home side, also had a win during the week in the Australia Cup, just a 2-1 win though, 1-1 at half time against Central Coast United, but again that will give them a little bit of confidence, just breaking that run of defeats. Our match officials there just getting ready out in the middle. It's Rhys Edwards, who's our centre ref, Amir Hussein Hosnane on one side, Braden MacDonald on the other, and the famous name in officiating, the son of a famous official, it is Damien Dolowski, son of Strawberry Dolowski, who will be our 4th official today. 2 coaches down there having a very sporting chat. It's David McGrone. He's had a very, very difficult task coming in this year. Reduced budget, lots of turmoil around the club. And, he's, you have to say, done pretty well considering all the circumstances. He is your coach for Sydney Olympic, and on the other side it is Vladimir Knesevic, the Serbian. I had a little chat to him beforehand. Very direct coach. He is reasonably happy with his team so far in terms of performance, but just not quite getting the results that we want, is what he said to me. Now we're bringing the away team first, and it is a change in goal. Harry Turner is going to come in and goal in the number 21 jersey. Not the tallest goalkeeper you've ever seen, but a great shot stopper. And he is in because Mackenzie Cyron is injured. You saw that late goal conceded last week against Sydney United. That was due to an injury. And so Harry Turner comes in. It's Matthew O'Donoghue, Jesse Priz, Aaron O'Driscoll, Luke Neuenhoff at the back, Stefan de Robillard, Kakaro Ono, Darcy Burgess and Jasper Chipman, and Max Martinelli and Sam Griffiths up front for Manly. And we're away and running David Feeney here, bringing you all the action. We'll bring you the Sydney Olympic team in just a moment or two. It's Manly in a very elegant change away strip. White with red trim, red shorts and white socks. And they are playing from right to left on your screens. Sydney Olympic, as you would expect, in their traditional Greek Hellas colours, with that dark Greek blue with a little bit of white trim. And they are playing, of course, from left to right. Now, do we have our first free kick of the day? We do indeed. This is there from Rhys Edwards. And first attacking option now for Manly United. And we'll quickly bring you the Sydney Olympic team. Vordovic in goal. It's Bosanjak, Siggy Gordon, Peter Politis and Geeson at the back. Fernandez, Hong, Malia and George Luca. In midfield, it's a 4-3-3 though, I've been told. Bailey Callahan up front with the experienced Daniel Wong. Now, speaking of experience, standing over the ball here, Darcy Burgess will take this free kick in the 10 jersey, the ex-Sydney Olympic man. And those rugby league markings giving us some assistance. It is almost exactly 20 metres out. And so here comes Burgess, floating in the free kick, right towards the penalty spot, flicked on! Not towards goal, flicked on by Aaron O'Driscoll, the Irishman. He's having a terrific run at the moment, Aaron O'Driscoll. In the last 3 weeks, he has been the Manly United player of the match, as voted by Manly United themselves, 2 weeks in a row. Round 8 and round 9 voted player of the match from a Manly point of view, and he also had his birthday. So good things come in threes, they say. But, he'll be hoping that good things come in 4 with a good performance today. And now here comes the first kick for Turner. Turner really catches that ball well. Look at that. That has gone 70 metres on the fly. Our first chance to have a look at this new goalkeeper. As I said, I saw him warming up. He is wearing the number 1 jersey. His squad number is 21, but he is in the number 1 jersey there. We'll have a triple check if that's the case. There's Manly United looking to get the ball forward. Zicky Gordon is there. Really wins it in the air. Zicky Gordon battling well, as you would expect him to do. Manly player goes down in front of him, and Manly player is awarded a free kick out there on that far side. Zicky Gordon. A little chat to Braden MacDonald out on that far side, pleading his case, as he always does. It's referee's decision. That rule is never going to change. It's final. The second free kick now in a dangerous position, the other side of the field. You can just see the sun in the player's eyes there just a little bit. Not affecting either goalkeeper, really with the shade, but affecting the free taker here. And the ball is going to be floated in now. Again, dangerously floated in towards the 6-yard box. Is there a touch off a blue jersey there? Yeah, there is indeed. Once again, it was O'Driscoll. And amongst the danger there, looking to get on the end of the free kick. Clearing away well by Sydney Olympic. And that is at the expense of a corner kick, which Ono is stepping across to take. Out on that far side. Floodlights here on. It's a bright afternoon, but floodlights on already. And here comes Ono. Takes it short. Finds Burgess. Burgess doesn't quite catch the return pass nicely for Ono. He floats it in now towards the back post. So Gordon is there. Doesn't quite get a touch. Flag is up. The touch did in fact come off the Manly player. That has been flagged out on that far side. Player assistant. And he said that Max Martinello was just straight into an offside position, so we're going to have a free kick. Just parallel with the penalty spot. And as we said, Turner, we've been told that Turner is the goalkeeper of the 21 jersey. He's wearing the one jersey out there though. And he takes it again. Another booming kick. Another footy, 60 metres there. And Hong picks up the ball nicely. Turn the outside. Here's Josh Hong in the 35 jersey. Stops and checks back inside. Holding the ball up. Fresh Hong got a chance to hold up the ball here. Sydney Olympic. And back now with Gordon. Gordon looking to play it over the top. Looking for Luca to chase. Luca putting the pressure on here, George Luca. And not the strongest challenge you've ever seen in your life. But Matthew O'Donoghue felt the pressure there. And over he went. And away they go quickly. Martinello again with the ball. Finds O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue back again for Martinello. And Martinello across for O'Driscoll. Just before the sun gets in his eyes, he plays the ball long. Beautiful ball now at that far right hand side. Picked up really nicely there. Chance to get a cross in. It's Ono. Stepping inside outside. And, dropping it back for Priz. Finding a Manly teammate, but they're driven all the way back, and it's all the way back now with O'Driscoll. And O'Driscoll again for Martinello. Going to build again from the back. And back again for O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll steps back inside. Famous name in Irish sport, O'Driscoll. Cross this near side for O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue plays it long. Tiki Gordon is there, calls, wins it, gets the ball away, but can't quite find a teammate. Here is Ono again on the ball. Drops in short. Ono looking to get it back. Tangle of feet there. And Politis does well. Gets the ball away. And finds Luca. Luca. He's got pace. He's got a touch. Takes a nice second touch as he held back there. Just good defending there. Suggestion of a jersey pull, but not quite enough for the free kick to be given. And Matthew O'Donoghue does well. I think that's going to be a feature battle here. Luca and O'Donoghue. A very pacey Luca against the also pacey O'Donoghue. Trying to put some change down this near side again. Pick up, they get the ball in play there to Brooklyn Malia. Near his head to Hasnani, thought otherwise. And the ball is thrown forward. Burgess feeling like he was pushed in the back there. A little bit of a scrappy start to the game here. Both sides not really being able to get their foot on the ball and retain possession. As you expect, these two teams are playing with a lot of confidence. As we mentioned at the start, it's 6 defeats in a row and 5 defeats in the last 6 between the two teams. So 6 defeats for Olympic and 5 for Manly. It's another team playing with a ton of confidence, you'd have to say. But Manly again from set pieces. 2 free kicks they've had so far. And no chance again with Martinello here with the long throw. He's got 4, 5, 6 people to aim at in the box here. Martinello, great long throw. Down in towards 6-yard box. Headed away, straight up into the face of Burgess. And into the hand of Burgess, in fact. As Edwards has said. Burgess felt that caught him square in the face, but referee was closest to it. He said that it's going to be a free kick, which is taken quickly. And Gieson will play the ball forward again. There is that battle again. This near side. Luca gets the ball, looking to get the return pass. Can't quite get it. Martinello again plays it long. Into space, chasing it down. There's a little tug of the jersey there. Referee's got another decision to make, and again another tug of the jersey there. Sam Griffiths is looking very lively so far, chasing those long balls. And for the third time so far, we've got a free kick, 2 on this near side and 1 out on the far side. Parallel with the edge of the box, more or less 20 metres or so out. And again, Darcy Burgess is going to take it. So Darcy Burgess from this side, and it's been Kikera Wono from the other side. Right, Burgess, he's got Griffiths, he's got Martinello to aim at, he's got O'Driscoll in there, he's got Ono at the back post. Plenty to aim at now. Burgess floats it in again, but cleared well by Hong. 30 metres away from goal now. Again, a beautiful crossfield ball for Burgess. He's onside, takes a touch, drives it a beautiful left foot across to the back post. It's evaded everybody, held up the back, dinked in. O'Driscoll, can he get there? Burgess, can he get there? No. Luca does really well and gets it away. A lot of Manly players have stayed forward. Ball is heaped into space. Martinello was there, and he flicks it into the box. Gordon is there. Here's the shout. He leaves it for his goalkeeper. Mixed up my goalkeepers here at the start of the match. That is, of course, Joseph Orlovich in the 1 jersey on the left-hand side, playing from left to right. I'll give him credit for those fantastic kick-outs so far. My apologies, Joseph Orlovich. And right on cue, the ball comes back now for Turner in the 21 jersey. And he plays it forward. So thank you, Manley, for playing the ball back to Harry Turner there to let me correct my initial error. And now Ono gets the ball. And he drops it back inside for O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue finding Ewanhoff, and Ewanhoff across for O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll again, plenty of time on the ball, and he drops it back for Martinello. Martinello finds Ewanhoff again. Ewanhoff looking to get the return pass. A little bit of a heavy touch, but did well, stretched out the right leg there, Ewanhoff. And found O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll spreading it wide now, looking for O'Donoghue, round the back. O'Donoghue, chance to cross. That's the cross in. It's blocked really well there. Ben Geeson down this left side has done really well. It's going to be another corner for Manly United. So several corners, several free kicks for them to face. Joseph Orlovich has been equal to them so far in the Sydney Olympic goal. And a very distinctive pink outfit there, and an interesting setup here. Again, they're going with this zone defence. Sydney Olympic. It didn't really serve them well when I commentated here last time against Blacktown City, but here we go. They've gone with the zone defence again. Ball is floated into the box. Another way, it's going to be another corner. They persevered with the zone defence, as you can see. They're in a sort of a figure of 8 formation in or around the 6-yard box, and every Manly player that's going to attack the ball is starting on the edge of the box. This is exactly what Blacktown City did back in round 1. Blacktown City scored 3 goals, all from set pieces. So here we go. Let's see if Manly can repeat the trick here. And it's Burgess. He floats it into the near post. It's headed away around. Hong has got the ball. Takes a touch. Takes a second touch, Hong. But not much support. So he has to hold the ball up and looking to draw the foul. And does really well to draw the foul there, Josh Hong. This is a light arm on the shoulder from Kikera Wono. Showing his experience there, doing really well, Daniel Wong. And the ball is played forward. Looking to find Callahan. Can't quite find him. And Manly repeat the trick. Play it long. Politis wins it in the air. And he finds Fernandez. Fernandez stops and checks back inside. He finds Geeson. Geeson looking to play the ball. Is there a handball there? The ball seems to come off the hand, certainly, but hand in a natural position. Adjudicates our referee. And so O'Donoghue again with the throw. Burgess looking to get on the end of it again. And does really well. Plays it forward again, but not really able to retain any possession here, Sydney Olympic. But, a little break there, and there's a foul. It's Ewanhoff there committing the foul. The referee might have thought about a yellow card there. It's just a stern talking to. Yellow ref, shouts the crowd. They certainly felt that that was deserving of a card. But Reece Edwards thought otherwise. Now Ziggy Gordon just chooses to play the ball short. They're going to build now, trying to get the ball around the outside. Done really well. Now the cross comes in towards the penalty spot. George Luca was hovering with intent there, so couldn't quite get to it. But it's cleared away. You can see the sun in the player's eyes there, causing havoc out on that far side of the field. Hong battling with Burgess. Burgess not able to find a teammate, just finds Sam Bosniak. And now the ball played into space again. It's Hong and Wong combining out on that far side. But Priz Does well initially, and then a second time, but does he concede the corner? It does indeed. It's going to be a corner now, right on that far side. Sydney Olympic with a chance to push a few players forward. Let's see who they push forward. And it's Bosnjak moving forward now. Ziggy Gordon. Peter Politis as well. Looks like he's the tallest player there, Bosnjak, so he's going to go right in on top of Turner. As we mentioned, not the tallest goalkeeper in the world, Turner, in his green jersey there. And now the ball is floated in, right in on top of the keeper, but Priz does really well and heads it away. Not fully clear. Get a chance to play the ball in again, Olympic. Played short, Luca, lovely little 1-2. Now Priz is there, can he block the cross coming in? He can't. But it's cleared away well. Suggestion of a hand there on that far side. Stuff into Robillard, does well. And he gets the ball away. And now a chance in transition. And on that far side, but a lovely bit of defending. Ben Gleeson coming across from the near side to the far. Plays the ball off a Manly jersey. And out it goes, but caught the ball in the face there. Directly in the face to Sam Griffiths. So the referee is just coming and having a little check. And, as they say, check complete. We're going to play on now. The ball moved forward, but held up nicely out on that far side. So they're getting a little bit of maybe the change out of their attacking ventures out on that far left-hand side. Sydney Olympic, but a little bit of a heavy touch in the end from Daniel Wong there. And Manly, they've got a chance now to build again from the back. Lots of contested play right in the middle of midfield here, in that middle third. It's been a bit of a pitch battle. It is again there, but Burgess with a little bit of quality gets the ball. And now finds Newhoff in a bit of space. Played out now to this near side. And it's O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue looking up, looks to play the ball in. Plays the ball in. And, away well. Newhoff picks it up again. Stops and checks back inside. Finds a teammate. They're going to build again from the back again with O'Driscoll. And O'Driscoll looking to dink the ball forward. Does really well. Finds Burgess. He's everywhere, Burgess, today. Middle of the field, left side, right side. Taking free kicks. He looks the man most likely. And now back on this near side. Ball played in behind. Two Olympic players leaving the ball to each other there briefly. So in the end, Politis does well. Grabs it, gets it away, and they can break now. So turn the ball over almost immediately. And it's Chipman who wins it back. And Chipman plays the ball forward, out on that far side. Despite the sun there, they've got the ball away, but they turned it over yet again. Chipman again on the ball. Chipman can't find a teammate. And he finds a blue jersey, but a blue jersey finds a white jersey. That seems to be the pattern of the game developing so far. Just over 15 minutes gone now in this first half. And Manly, they're going to build again. It's Newhoff. Well, almost given away there. Quick to the ball was Josh Hong. Usually defender Josh Hong playing in midfield today. Snapping at the heels of those Manly players in midfield. And now Bosnjak just does enough. Gets the ball away out on that far side. Choosing to build again. They're going to throw the ball back to O'Driscoll. And again, back for O'Driscoll. Building from the back patiently. Let's step over. Just to play the ball back inside again. To Martinello. Martinello weighing up his options. Playing the ball long. Just a fraction too much on that. Looking to find Robillard. Couldn't really find him out on that far side. It's Zawardovic. The ball again. Taking his time here, Joe Zawardovic. Looking up, to play it short. Chooses to play it short for Peter Politis. Politis doesn't have many options. No one really moving for him there. He finds Newhoff, and Newhoff, two minds there. Didn't really know whether to take the touch. Had a couple of short pass options on. Ended up doing neither. And gave away the throw. Again, we're back to this pitch battle in the middle of midfield, in the middle third. No one really able to get their foot on the ball. Oh no, has got it now. There's a short ball inside. A little bit of head tennis. And again, the pitch battle in midfield. Very, very condensed. Burgess looking to get it forward. Politis. And a challenge comes in there, heavy challenge comes in there from Sam Griffiths. It's, you have to say, more like a rugby league match than a football match here so far. We are playing at Belmore Oval, but it has been heavily contested. Right in the middle third of the field. It's the softening up period, as they call it in rugby league. And the two teams are just taking hit up after hit up and trying to find weaknesses in the opposition. That does appear to be the way this game is panning out. It is, in reality, a relegation six-pointer. It's teams at the bottom end of the table from their perspective. So you'd expect it to be tight, and it's turning out to be exactly that. Now Callahan stepping away from Chipman, and he's taken down. The referee's got to consider a card here at some point. And is he reaching into his pocket? Well, he looked to be momentarily thinking about it. He's calling. Well, he hasn't whistled for the play to restart, but he was calling Jasper Chipman over for a conversation. Sydney Olympic took the free kick quickly. Didn't hear a whistle, but it must have gone. That has not really worked out very well for Sydney Olympic, taking that free kick quickly. They could almost put possession down in their own third. But Ziggy Gordon has done well. And he's found Politis. And Politis has got Geeson calling for the ball here on this near side. Chooses to hold up the ball here. But then eventually does find the number 24. Plays the ball, half charge down. Again, very scrappy. We'll have a throw in for O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue takes it short. Junior Hoff gets the ball back. He is pressured immediately by Brooklyn Malia. And again, the pressure in midfield is really showing. Gordon finds Hong. As I said, normally defender who's playing in midfield. So David McGrone showing a little bit of defensive intent here today by playing a defender in midfield. The ball is now played out to that far side. Appealing for an offside, not given. So they have to recycle play with Wong and then drive it all the way back. Ziggy Gordon. And he finds Politis. Politis back again for Gordon. Gordon takes a touch. Tries to make a bit of forward progress there, finding Marcus Fernandez, but Fernandez is driven back. And he finds Politis. Politis again with Gordon. Takes a step, a second step. He's got Darcy Burgess there with him. Keeps going. So Ziggy Gordon, he finds a lovely pass out on that left-hand side. Three options in the middle. Driven in low, but just catches the Manly defender. Jesse Priz there, doing really well. And he clears it away. So as far as Geeson. Geeson finds Luca. Geeson continues his run around the outside. Geeson, can he get there? He's got Ono there. So great defending back from Kakeru Ono. Saw the danger, saw the overlapping run. Coming in from Ben Geeson. Struck out a telescopic leg there and a vital touch. The ball is out now for a corner. And it's George Luca now on this near side. He's going to take it. Manly somewhat going for the zone defence. Corner comes in now to the back post. Evades everybody. All right now to the far side. Bailey Callahan picking it up, does well. Picks it up now on that far side. Callahan looking for the return pass. Can't get it. Burgess does really well. Now we can release Ono here. Burgess, he looks up, chooses not to. So Ono is still there. He's drifted slightly to an offside position here, Ono, has he? But it matters not because the pass had too much pepper on it. And Ordovic patrolling just on the edge of his box. Does really well and drops it out for Politis. Politis. Pass there. And yes, there was a late challenge there. Supporters here losing a bit of patience with the referee. They think there should have been a free kick or two awarded. It's Brooklyn Malia caught that time late. It was Ziggy Gordon who was caught before. Hong has been caught, Geeson has been caught, but as yet the cards have stayed in the pocket. And now Politis spreading the ball out beautifully to that far side. Through the space. Showing for the ball is Wong. Priz just gets there first. Jesse Piers does well. Wins the tackle, wins the contest, and wins himself a throw in. 10 metres away from halfway and on that far side. He's got Chipman there showing short. And he's got O'Driscoll. He's an option towards his own goal. Chipman showing again. Chipman shows. Drops a little pass now to Piers. Piers plays the ball forward for Burgess. Off the knee. Partner with Sam Griffiths there with Burgess directly beside him. Played the ball off the knee. And now thrown forward, but not a blue jersey in sight there. Thrown directly to Jesse Piers. Manly retain possession, but again those challenges flying in. And the ball is turned over, but unable to hold it up. And out it goes. just over 20 minutes gone now, 21 minutes gone in this first half. And in summary, it was advertised as a relegation battle, and it has been exactly that. Very tightly contested in that middle third. No one really able to find any width, no one able to find any consistent possession. The only chances that have come really have come from set plays, corners, free kicks. And Manly have shaded things in that area. Now out of that far side again with De Robillard plays it in low. Ziggy Gordon saw the danger, changed his angle, came back in, played the ball away, and a very enthusiastic ball person down on that side plays the ball for Darcy Burgess, and he plays it back now for Pires. Pires has got Chipman, he's got Burgess, he's got De Robillard. Just to find Chipman making the run, but couldn't quite find him. They've got a chance to clear away. Burgess pressure. Does enough there, Burgess, to force the forced error, I probably have to say, as the ball is cleared, but out for a throw in. Now Pires again. They've sent a few more troops forward now. O'Driscoll is forward. Griffiths there, just at the edge of the 6-yard box. So they're going to go for the long throw in again by the looks of things. Nieuwenhof is there looking to get a flick on it. Nieuwenhof comes, get a little flick. De Robillard looking to keep the ball in play. Can't quite do it. And Bosnjak is there and gets the ball, and he drops it back for Joseph Ordovic. The substitutes here, it's David McGrone has gone with a quite defensive feel to the team today, including playing defenders in midfield. His bench is Aaron Basic, Grozos, Camora, Peak de Silva, Fujita and Carreras. Fujita, who has been his top goal scorer, 3 goals so far this season. Fujita, perhaps carrying an injury, not totally clear, but he has not made the starting lineup. And Marco Aaron Basic, the other player who you'd imagine would be amongst the goals, certainly amongst the chances, a very attack-minded player with the number 9 jersey on his back, but he is also on the bench. So he definitely has some attacking options to call on David McGrone as we get later into this match. But as things stand, he's playing with a quite defensive lineup. 4 at the back, 2 sitting just in front of the back 4, and then 3 in midfield, and then 1 up front. So he's very defensive-minded here. David McGrone, he's got to stop the rot 6 defeats in a row. He's got to do something a little bit different to try and stop the rot. Trying to keep this tight, and they've kept it tight so far, but he's ball over the top. Now Ordovic again, controlling the edge of his box. Comes and gets it. It's O'Donoghue there looking to get there. He's out of position now a little bit, O'Donoghue. Luca wanted the ball to feet. He wanted to turn and attack the space, but O'Donoghue had left behind him. But the ball was played into that space rather than to feet. Picked up directly by Manley. That's back now with O'Driscoll. He's going to build again from the back. O'Driscoll. A heavy pass there from O'Driscoll. He has to play it quickly. And he finds O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue coming forward now. Gets away from Luca. Beautiful ball now in towards the penalty spot. But Ordovic comes again. Doesn't quite gather at the first attempt. But one Manly player there looking to pick up the crumbs. So Ordovic grateful to pick up the ball. And drop it short for Politis. Politis can't get the ball away, Politis. He picked it up again with Ono. Looking to go around the outside, Ono. Lovely cross in from Ono again. But, everybody. To Robillard was there to get at the end of it, as was Griffiths. He sense a little bit of a momentum shift here now. These last 2 or 3 minutes, Manly driving Olympic back. Everybody back except one player in the final third for Olympic. Manly looking a fraction more confident in possession. Of course, commentators curse just as I say that. They play the ball out, but is there a momentum shift happening here? Are Olympic being driven back? They've not been able to hold the ball up that well, and they've given the ball away almost immediately. So the midfield pitch battle continues. Manly, they've won it back. Short for Burgess. Burgess drops it back for Pires. And now ball is played forward. Nieuwenhof looking to get a touch. When he finds Ziggy Gordon. Ziggy Gordon comes in and wins that 50-50 there. Chipman with the challenge in the back. Not for the first time. Not for the first time in this first half. The number 33, the hardest number for an Irish commentator to say. The number 33, Jasper Chipman with the late challenge there. And the Olympic faithful, again, reminding Rhys Edwards that he does have yellow cards and he can use them. But, as happens in most cases, the referee not taking the advice of the fans. And so Ziggy Gordon will play the ball long. Just not quite with it in the air. Full strike, O'Donoghue. Well, O'Donoghue plays the header back there for Turner, his new goalkeeper. And George Luca was on that like a rocket, looking to pick up the pieces. Turner did well, though. As I mentioned earlier, I saw Turner in the warm-ups. As I said, not the tallest goalkeeper you've ever seen in your life, but very confident in his handling. They were driving the shots in at him and playing the crosses in high, and he was gathering every single one of them at the first attempt. It's warm-ups. This is the match. Hasn't had loads to do so far. But what he's had to do, he's done well. Geeson plays the ball away with O'Donoghue there pressuring. Vladimir Knezovic, lovely pass there, straight to feet. He finds O'Donoghue. They're going to go with this long throw again. Chipman in there. Ono was in there. It's a bit of a stinger style of a long throw in there, to use golf parlance. And now here's Burgess. Burgess around the outside. Can he get the cross in? Drives the cross in. Flicked up, but not quite away. Long gets there a second time. Still not cleared away. Chance coming in. Chance is driven in there. Matthew O'Donoghue catches the ball. I would say 75% as well as he would have liked. Wasn't quite on target. And Orlovich was there. Picks it up well. Drops it out now for Gordon. Back again for Orlovich. So Burgess there pressuring him. It was played there for Hong, and he had Chipman directly behind him. Wong gets the ball again, plays it forward, looking for Wong. Looking to get the return pass as Daniel Wong gets a touch. Manly defenders descend upon him quickly, two there quickly. And then the ball. And it's back with Muirhoff again for O'Driscoll. Again, Olympic dropping back, setting themselves up in a very defensive posture. O'Donoghue for Nieuwenhof. Is that his pocket pit, Nieuwenhof? And now here come Olympic. And there's a little drag back, is there? There is indeed. And you've got to think that has to be a yellow card, and it is indeed. Not sure that he really needed to do that. Looked like he had the pace, Matthew O'Donoghue, to stop the marauding one of Brooklyn Malia. But had a little drag, had a little nip at the heels. Matthew O'Donoghue is the first person who is going to go into the referee's notebook today. That will be music to the ears of George Luca down on this near side. Because Luca has had a go at getting past O'Donoghue quite a few times. And now he knows that he can push the ball into space and run. And O'Donoghue has a yellow card to his name and won't be able to pull him back. So, chance now for Olympic to float the ball in. Floated in, but didn't get past the first man really. Away it goes. Wong picks it up really nicely. And then drops it outside. For Malia. Malia floats the ball in again. Goalkeeper doesn't come. So Max Martinello was there, does well, gets it away, finds Ono. And now Ono plays it long. Geeson is there, heavy challenge on Geeson. Heavy shoulder challenge there, the first instance from Sam Griffiths, and then a little bit of a push, but all's fair in love and war, says our match referee. It's going to be a throw in for Sam Griffiths. And he takes it quickly for O'Donoghue. Winter finds Chipman. 30 minutes or so gone in this first half. Chipman again. It's 0-0, and it's felt like a 0-0 from the first few minutes. Dogged battle between these two, as they are at the moment, relegation rivals. Chipman finds O'Donoghue. Checks back inside nicely. Drops it back again for Chipman. Right into the middle of the field for O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll plays the ball out to that far side. A little bit of space now. Cross comes in over Gordon's head. Touch. Is there a chance for a shot? Ball is flicked back in. Oh no, it's there. What a great defensive touch away. That's the best chance that's come from open play here in this first half. It was Sam Griffiths who got the ball there. Keeper came out, flicked the ball into the middle of the box. The backpedaling Olympic defenders did really well to get a crucial touch there, because Kikeru Ono was hovering with intent. A touch from Ono, a headed touch, would surely have opened the scoring. Defenders battled back well, got the crucial touch, away it went. And then Manly, I don't have the stats on the free kicks, but they are leading in that department significantly. Giving away the free kick, which Orlovich will take. Orlovich plays it long. Really well in the air there. Chipman wins it again. Burgess gets the ball to feet quickly. Now running forward, Burgess looking to play the ball inside to get a return pass. Burgess, he was looking for the return pass there. Didn't quite get him. The battle goes on, and Burgess gets it. Stefan de Robillard looked to have done some great work there, some great battling work. Initially, it looked like he'd won the ball fairly, but second challenge was called up by Rhys Edwards. He's getting a little bit more praise from the Sydney Olympic faithful. There's Rhys Edwards. And we're going to have another free kick. Supportovich again. Resplendent in pink. And he plays the ball. Not quite as long, but finds a blue jersey at least. But not able to retain possession. Again, there's Burgess battling again. Burgess, he's a skillful player, Burgess, but he's battled really well so far. And he finds Ono, but Ono can only find Gordon. Gordon looks up, and he looks to play the ball into space for Luca. As we suggested, it's a battle between Luca and O'Donoghue. Will probably intensify now that O'Donoghue's received that yellow card. But Turner was there, coming to the edge of his box really well. And it's Martinello now again with O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll returns it to Martinello. Martinello, space in front of him, but he checks. Finds O'Driscoll again. And O'Driscoll for Nieuwenhof. And back again for O'Driscoll. I would say a medium-high press from Olympic. Nothing too severe. Malley having to play the ball forward. And there is Ono. And there is Burgess. Burgess takes a touch. Looks to find de Robillard outside. Don't get too much of the pass, but de Robillard picks it up well. Checks back inside. Burgess is there still looking for the ball. De Robillard with the cross. Two Olympic defenders there. There's Chipman with the shot. Deflected. Is he offside? No flag there for the referee. And Sam Griffiths appeared to have drifted into an offside position there. The ball did ricochet around a little bit in the box, so may have been a judge to have come off the Olympic player last. Therefore, Sam Griffiths on side. No flag went up from Braden McDonald. And we play on. Callaghan to win the ball in the air. There's not much change out of this Manly defence so far. There's Bailey Callaghan. He's battled manfully. And now mixing things up a little bit. Chipman coming down to this near side. Finds O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue. Has to drop it back again for Chipman. Chipman in turn for Martinello. Now Nieuwenhof. Can he break away? They're really being held back in this half now. Chipman. Can you get forward? Chipman, is he fouled? No foul there. Let's see who the last touch came off. Last touch off Blue. Not quite from there. And O'Donoghue forced back towards the halfway line. Chipman comes short, but O'Donoghue takes it from where he was set up from anyway. And now here's Burgess. Burgess plays the ball nicely in for Sam Griffiths yet again. Ziggy Gordon up for the first time. Scoops up the ball and clears it away. Little ricochet there. And now will Olympic push any players forwards? They've been very cautious in their approach in this half. Playing in a very defensive-minded setup. And it's Ben Geeson with the throw. Doesn't have much to aim at there, Geeson. The return pass from Malia. Didn't quite find its intended target. 35 minutes gone now in this first half. It's been a very scrappy affair, you have to say. One of those games that you feel like one goal will do it on either side. Looking just as likely and or unlikely to get that goal. Wong will stay down in the middle of midfield, but it's a promising attack for Olympic. So they're playing on. Now, ball floated into the back post. The Manly players somewhat leaving it for each other there. Turner didn't look like he really wanted to come and get it. Martinello just decided to leave it. No Olympic player attacking the ball. As we mentioned, it's been a very defensive-minded setup here from Olympic. They've not really pushed many men forward. And on the rare occasion that they've got a chance to push forward, there's only been 1, 2, maybe 3 maximum players in and around the box to create something. And out of possession, Bailey Callaghan has been working hard. Across that, as you can see at those rugby league markings, across the 40-metre mark. Just looking to keep Manly trapped back there and make them play long balls, but which is exactly what they've done just there. Forward for Burgess. Burgess pressing. Can he get there? No, not quite get there. Well, just a millimetre or so in it there. And Sam Bossenjack looking to let the ball roll out. And he did just enough. And Orlovich now plays it for Politis, for Geeson. What about pushing on there, Geeson? But Ono did well to shut him down. And now Politis is there again. He does go the second time, Geeson. Down this near side. Beautiful ball finding him. Gets a touch just inside for Luca. Luca takes the second touch. Is there a hand there? No handball given. And the ball is floated forward now again. Burgess again. He has been the quality throughout. Burgess with the ball there. Well, he nearly opened up the space for Darabalar. Lovely run from Darabalar. Burgess couldn't quite get the ball over the top. Darabalar has worked back and he's got the ball again. And he turns and he checks inside. Pulls it up nicely. Lays Wong. Maintains possession. Still going to Darabalar. Plays the ball outside. He's still going to Darabalar. But ball is played in there again. That final product from both sides has not really been there. That far side. The ball coming in from Manly. Not quite matching the build-up play, which was excellent. Stefan Darabalar. And Politis going again. Playing it short. For Luca. Luca finds Geeson. He's then caught in possession. There's a little space in behind there. Ben Geeson is left. Sam Griffiths has done really well there again. He's battling hard. He's got Politis there for company. Every time he gets it. No one really in a hurry to take this throw in. Eventually, O'Donoghue says, "I'll take it," and he drops it down for Ono. He's tackled really quickly by Luca. And it's going to be another corner for Manly now from this near side. This is where they've looked most dangerous, Manly. Burgess, free kicks and corners from this near side. Olympic with their figure of 8 zone defence yet again. Manly pushing a few players further forward now. They were complicated on the edge of the box, but now they've decided to do exactly what Blacktown City did in round 1, put almost everybody right inside that 6-yard box. Let's see what Burgess can do. He floats it into the near post. Headed down, but not fully away, and the shot comes in. First real chance for Ono to pull the trigger. He does pull the trigger, but that was more at home. Here at Belmore Oval, it was high, it was through the sticks and over the bar. That does not get you any points in football. It gets you 2 in rugby league, but it gets you 0 in football. And that's how we stay at 0-0 here at Belmore in this very tightly contested relegation 6-pointer. Daniel Wong, look how deep Daniel Wong is. He has to come all the way back, almost to the edge of his box to get anything even resembling possession. Bailey Callaghan has to do likewise, just inside his own half. He's battled manfully, but with very little support. He wasn't able to hold the ball up there. And so Manly are going to come back with Martinello. And here he is again, Martinello. Again for O'Driscoll with Callaghan, closing well. Terrific effort. You cannot fault the effort of Callaghan. He's working hard right across that red 40-metre line that you can see, trying to keep Manly back 2 in check, not giving them time and space. And now here's the danger man. Burgess takes a second touch. Looking to find Ono. Didn't quite have enough on it. Geeson now plays it forward. He finds a white jersey. Luca looking to get there. Can't quite get there. Ono drops it for Chipman. Looking to get the return ball. And he finds Politis. Politis now finds Luca. Now he's got a bit of space in front from Luca. He had a little bit of space in front from there. But Luke Neuenhoff closed him down really well. Plenty of open ground in front of him. Neuenhoff saw that, got there well. Stopped a promising attack before it really got going. Now Geeson, can he get on the end of this again? He can't. He only finds Ono. And Ono drops it into the middle. Now Darabalar with some space in front of him. Darabalar going to go past Gordon. Darabalar flips it through. There's a touch. Terrific tackle. He's got back up again. Griffiths really well. And there's Ono. He has the shot back. Griffiths did really well there. Just as he was about to pull the trigger. Tackle came in from Politis. Ono to pick up the pieces. Got there first, but again the shot was blocked. The ball is cleared. They're going to go again. Shipman finds O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll around the outside for Pires. It is looking to get there. Bosanjak does really well, but doesn't quite get the ball away. But, he is fouled. So Bosanjak looked to get there first, had plenty of time. He's looking to let the ball run out of play. Actually, Pires in the 4 jersey thought otherwise. So couldn't quite get there and has conceded the 1,000th free kick. That is an exaggeration. But it has been close to that number of free kicks in this first half conceded by Manly. And, the man who's taken the vast majority of them is on the ball again. It is Josip Borovic. Another booming clearance for Borovic up over halfway to find Wong. It's a little push in the back there, a rather obvious push in the back there. Just like it is. We're going to have ourselves a free kick now. Again, will they push players forward? They've got 3 players just up towards the edge of the box, pushing any of the taller timber up. Ziggy Gordon. So let's put some players forward. So it looks like Gordon is going to take this. He's going to take it short, and he does. And he finds Wong. Wong switches the ball on the outside. Can't quite get the corner in the cross in rather. Bosanjak twists and turns. Good defending there in front of him. From Durubbalar. The expense of a throw in. Just a couple of minutes to go now in this first half. There's a clever little throw in taken. Hong crosses the ball in. Josh Hong, a very clever throw in routine there. To create a little bit of space and time for the cross to come in. Cross came in, but again, not many people in the box there to avail of that terrific little piece of play. And so another throw, Geeson. Can't quite find a teammate, and here is Ono with a bit of space to move. Oh no, he's got Burgess inside him, trying to find him. Can't quite find him. A chance to get a shot in here, are they? City Olympic. Very few chances to shoot in this first half. Malia driving in. Malia gets the shot away. Brooklyn Malia battled really hard there. Looks like he wanted to pull the trigger 2 or 3 times. Marcus Fernandez there again in support. But, eventually got a little bit of space. But the angle was too acute. He said, what the hey, I'll pull the trigger anyway. It's probably the right thing to do for Brooklyn Malia. If you don't shoot, you don't score. But, was not able to trouble Harry Turner in the Manly goal. And a chance now for Manly to break again from the back. And there in fact is the half-time whistle. A very, very tight affair as advertised. A 6-point relegation battle. Both teams contesting the ball feverishly. Not many chances to speak of. A couple of free kicks that look dangerous from Manly. And as we break for half-time now, it is a somewhat expected score. City Olympic 0, Manly United.
Score is Sydney Olympic 0, Manly United 0. Sit back, relax, listen to some music. Our barbecue is going. If you're hungry, feeling thirsty, there's some drinks and other snacks. Also, our merchandise stand is open.
dark as well, isn't it? Like it's genuinely dark. It's darker than I remember it. There's a substitution now. This is the subs are in the front. Total stuff here. Yeah, I know. I just have to stand it the whole time now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome both teams back on the pitch for the second half. Sydney Olympic versus Manly United. Just a reminder, this is the first game that is on tonight. There is a under-20s game to follow at 7 p.m. So if you don't need to rush off, stay behind and support the under-20s boys.
Fajita's on as well. Yeah, we are nearly ready for the off here in the second half, and both teams are looking like they're going to make attacking substitutions. It is Ben Coop coming on in the number 9 jersey for Manly, an out-and-out attacker, and Sam Griffiths is the player being replaced. And for Sydney Olympic, the danger man, he's been the danger man for them throughout the season so far, Yuto Fujita. He's got 3 goals for them. He is in the number 31 jersey, and he has made his way on. We don't have confirmation of who it is that has come off, so we will give you that confirmation as it comes to hand. But we are ready for the off here at Belmore. 0-0 in the first half. It was a classic stalemate between these two relegation rivals. Sydney Olympic sitting in 16th place and Manly in 14th. Not many chances to speak of in that first half for either side. A couple of chances, half chances you'd have to say, from set pieces, but very, very little from open play.
Substitution for Man United at half time. Coming off
for that substitution announcement.
He was replaced by number 9, Benjamin Coop.
And there's Coop getting his first touch in the ball as our public address announcer confirms that it is Coop on and Griffiths off. And Coop has gone straight into an attacking position up there with Stefan de Robillard and Burgess. But as we mentioned, precious few chances to speak of in that first half. A relegation dogfight, if you'll pardon the pun. We are at the home of the Bulldogs NRL team, and it was definitely a relegation dogfight. It resembled a rugby league match at times, with tackles flying in, and there we are again, tackles flying into the start of the second half too. And first decision for Rhys Edwards to make, and he is awarded a free kick to Manly, which they take quickly. But they decide to go backwards, back for O'Driscoll.
Substitution also for Sydney Olympic at half time. Coming off number 11, Yorgos Luka, and he was replaced by number 31, Yuto Fujita.
And so there's the confirmation. Fujita on. George Luka is the player making way in the 11 jersey. He has been very much the danger man and the live wire for Sydney Olympics so far this year. 3 goals. He's their top scorer. But he has looked very lively, even in those games where they have not scored many goals. He has looked the most likely player to do so. I was wondering if he was suffering from injury of some description, but he has come on now in the second half, which is almost 2 minutes old. And there's a chance straight away. Is there a foul there? There is indeed. And it is O'Driscoll who was on the receiving end of the yellow card there. The ball was given away carelessly. And, I believe it was Josh Hong who was in there trying to pounce on the loose ball. And a free kick is given away. I probably cursed him earlier on, Aaron O'Driscoll, by saying good things come in 3. He had his birthday and he was player of the match 2 weeks in a row. And he's perhaps, Irish people think this good things come in 3. He's perhaps used up all his luck. And, caught the Sydney Olympic player there, and he is the second player that goes into Rhys Edwards' notebook. And so now Marcus Fernandez is going to take this free kick. He floats it in. Ball is put in the air. Just over the bar. Won really well there by Josh Hong. It was Josh Hong who was fouled, and then he gets on the end of the cross. Repeating the pattern from the first half. The vast majority of the danger is coming from set pieces. And again, beautiful ball floated in there from Marcus Fernandez. Josh Hong rose well, hung in the air, but couldn't quite direct it on target. And Harry Turner's goal remains intact. Pardon me. Now onto this near side is the captain, Perez. Looking to find a Robillard. It's a good tackle and a great tackle back. Bosanjak and Perez. Terrific tackle there. And, throw-in is awarded to the boys in blue. And it's Bosanjak who has it. Looking to find Callahan. Finds him. Nice ball there for Hong. He's in a little bit of space, Hong. Drops it off, but Chipman does really well. Intercepts the ball. And then finds Ono. And Ono in turn looking to find Coop. Nice little one-touch stuff there. Burgess gets in front of the man there. Uses his body really well there. Does Burgess. And out in front of Marcus Fernandez. Won himself the free kick there. Clever piece of play from Darcy Burgess, the former Sydney Olympic man. The referee just asking for the free kick to be taken from the correct spot. So they set themselves up again, Manley. And Priz, lovely skills there from O'Driscoll. Steps inside Callahan. And looks like Callahan's going to have a little bit more support in the second half. Or is he? Well, no, he's not actually. That was just momentarily. It looked like they were going to press 2 at the start of the second half. But same setup as they had in the first half. 4 at the back. Then a bank of 3. And then 2 just sort of sitting on the halfway line. And then Bailey Callahan pressing forward. Manley sitting with his 3 at the back. It's Neuenhoff and O'Driscoll. We're sitting there at the back with Martinello. And it's Martinello who's on the ball now, bringing it forward. Looking to play it long. And, evades everybody. Can Coop get on the end of this? Coop comes. Gornovich, as he's done so many times in the first half, alive and alert, patrolling the box, the 6-yard box, on the edge of the box, sniffing out that danger. And now here is the danger man himself, Fujita. Some lovely little feet. You can see those dancing feet straight away. Even when he's not near the goal. Lovely pieces of skill. And ball is now dropped for Bosanjak. Looking to stretch the play. Stretches it out to that far side. And it's picked up well by Daniel Wong. And he's got Geeson outside him. Wong chooses to check back inside. And he finds Malia. Malia finds Geeson. Geeson back for Wong. And Wong is pressured. He needs to drop the ball back for Fernandez. Fernandez finds Wong. Is he tripped? He is indeed. And, he's really been in the wars tonight. As Daniel Wong. He's battled hard, but he's been on the receiving end of quite a few fouls. And now Ziggy Gordon. Oh, Ziggy Gordon takes it quickly there. Referee had not blown his whistle though. Marcus Fernandez thought he was inside of goal, but Rhys Edwards perhaps doesn't want there to be any shots on target so far tonight. I don't believe there was an actual shot on target in that first half. A couple of chances, some dangerous moments, but by my calculations, I didn't see a shot on target. There was perhaps one. But, now, a chance for Olympic. Just over 5 minutes, 6 minutes gone now. This first half, driven in low all the way along the ground. But, no problems there for our young goalkeeper, Harry Turner. And he bowls it out for Ono. Ono plays it into space. But, again, Coop was there on the overlap in space. So the pass just sliced off to the side somewhat. And Olympic are going to build from the back again. It's Igigor. And he finds Bosanjak. Bosanjak plays the ball forward into space here. Here is Hong. Hong, nobody in the box though for Hong. Takes the return pass. He's got Fujita behind him. And he finds Fujita. Fujita, beautiful touch. Back again for Hong. This is dangerous for Olympic. Lovely cross, but a great bit of defending there from Luke Ewenhoff. They look so much more lively. Hard to say if Fujita is the only reason they look more lively. David McGrone perhaps with some strong words at half time. But now they're taking it quickly. And the ball is now driven in low. Flicked on by Hong. Can't quite get a touch, and then cleared away well by Ewenhoff, but they're looking much more lively here, are the home side. But they're driven back, all the way back for Ordovic. And Ordovic drops it short for Malia. Malia pressured by Dorobalar. Dorobalar then pressures Ordovic, and he plays it long. O'Driscoll does well, lets the ball just run past him. And it is picked up by Martinello, but Martinello, some errant clearance. He gets a reassuring side five there from O'Driscoll. Don't worry about that, mate, says the experienced O'Driscoll. But here come the team in blue again. Callahan plays the ball across for Geeson. And then it's played out to that far side for Wong. Wong floats the cross in. Keeper is there inside a 6-yard box. Harry Turner. Haven't really tried to capitalise. He's a good shot stopper, we were told. Turner, and good distributor, as he's shown to great effect there. Beautiful ball out there, finding Ono really well, but not the tallest goalkeeper in the world. Hasn't really had much pressure put on him from that point of view. But you can see the distribution there. Absolutely fantastic. Ball in hand. Finding Pires. I beg your pardon. Here is Pires now. Finding Ono out on that far side. The ball get back to this near side for Pires, but he's given it away. And now Fujita looking to turn. Can't quite turn. 3 white jerseys converge on him almost immediately. And now they can't break with Hong. And they've got space, and Hong spreads it out for Geeson. And Geeson has got Ono there, closing him down quickly. Does really well there, Ono. Saw that there was lots and lots of space in front of Ben Geeson and closed off his run. And now they're going again. Wong plays it inside for Hong. Dinked over the top. Can they get around the back here? Little deflection there, but the deflection favours the Manly side. And the ball goes back for Turner. Turner backpedaling now, surveying his options. And chooses to bowl the ball out. And they'll come again. Back, Sydney Olympic go, retreating slowly. And you can see that formation again. It's forward at the back, it's a defensive midfield. A diamond of 3, just sitting in front of the back 4. Making Mandy play those long balls. They've done it again. And it's Fujita again for Bosanjak. Bosanjak gets a little touch to get Fujita into space there. Olympic felt that had definitely come off a white jersey. They're looking incredulously towards Amir Hussein Hasnani on this near side. But, white ball, he says. And Pires will take it. And he finds Neuenhoff. Dorobalar battling again. This pitch battle that we had in the first half is picking up yet again. Now, can they make a bit of space here? Fujita plays a lovely ball into space, and he's taken out late there, Fujita. He's taken out very late by Pires. And another yellow card is dispensed. And it is the captain this time, Jesse Pires. And so that is number 3, number 4, and number 5. Nice bit of symmetry there. 3 defensive players, O'Donoghue, Pires and O'Driscoll, all in the referee's notebook. They seem to be alive to the danger of Yuto Fujita. They're closing in on him quickly. And it was Pires who took him out there. But, you'd have to say a professional style foul. He knew that there was danger. He knew there was space in front of Fujita. And he said, I'll take a yellow there, I think. And so made the pragmatic decision. Now, Gordon plays it short for Hong. They're driven back. Politis tells Geeson to move away into the space. And then Politis finds Geeson. He checks it back inside for Wong. And then Wong again. High press here for Manly. They're being driven all the way back. Politis, he's going to be driven all the way back. He is all the way back for Ordovic. And Ordovic is now going to switch it to this near side for Bosanjak. Bosanjak can't quite get the ball because Stefan Tarabalar is there. It looked at first glance to be a decent challenge for Bosanjak. But the man with the best view in the house, Rhys Edwards, said that that's a foul. And Pitters will take it quickly. Much more lively second half here. Just over 10 minutes, 12 minutes gone, in fact, in this second half. Much more lively game than it was in the first half. Both teams, I think, realising that there's a win here if they can push on. So the pitch battles in midfield not quite as evident in the first half. Spreading the play, looking to get more players involved, switching the play happening much more frequently in the second half, but we still stay at 0-0. Here's the man who looks most likely to change that. It's Burgess. Can't quite hold on to the ball, gives it away, but he gets it back again. Burgess gets a lovely little touch. Now here's Ono, but a heavy touch from Ono just as the play seemed to be opening up for Ono. He lost the ball, and here is his Japanese compatriot Fujita. Plays it short for Callahan. Well, the ball was gotten there, says the referee, and Chipman breaks, and it's Ono, and he's got Burgess. Finds Coop. Darabalar, can he shoot? Well, a little step over from Stefan Darabalar. Those players in blue, and the ball is played back for Orlovic. He will not be thanking Fujita for that back pass. It was a heavy back pass. To do well to take a touch and then get the ball away. And, that's almost the closest we've had to a direct shot on goal so far. A heavy back pass from Fujita. No substitute, but Orlovic did really well. Took a touch, maintained his composure, took a second touch and cleared the ball away to safety. You have to think it's an incident of that nature that is going to be the difference here tonight between these two teams. And now here is Police. Looking to check back inside. Peters gets around the first tackle, gets around the second. Can he get past Ziggy Gordon? He's not quite as easy to get past as Ziggy Gordon. And here's Chipman floating the ball into the back post. Ono is there. Can't quite get the header on goal. It's blocked away and finds its way now for Daniel Wong. Wong playing the ball forward, looking to find Callahan. Callahan gets a touch. Battling really hard here. Bailey Callahan does really well. Bailey Callahan. Now he's got Fujita making his way into the box. Bailey Callahan plays the ball in. Fujita, can he get a touch? It's just a little bit too far in front from Fujita. The danger is still there. Fujita drops it back for Hong. Still in possession here. Chipman gets a touch. And now here is Fujita. The danger man. Finds a blue teammate. And then he's fouled again is Fujita. And that's Jasper Chipman. It's a very different proposition in this second half of Sydney Olympic. With almost 15 minutes gone by the time this free kick is taken, we'll have 15 minutes gone in this second half. They're a completely different proposition now that the number 31 Yuto Fujita is on the field. They look lively, pushing more players forward. He's bringing other players into the play. He's making things difficult for his own goalkeeper. But, he's the man who is at the centre of all the action. And this is where Manly were dangerous in the first half. The ball, it's going to be floated in beautifully. But there he is, O'Driscoll, right on the penalty spot to get the ball away. And, Wong looking to get it, can't quite get it. Callahan battling again. Callahan looking to get around the outside. But, good little challenge there from O'Donoghue. And the ball is cleared away. This is the best piece of sustained possession and sustained attacking play that Sydney Olympic have had in the entire game. They've left players forward. They've left 4 forward, in fact. That is the most number of players they've had anywhere near the Manly box. And they're turning now with Fernandez. Ball is played over the top. Wong. Can he get on the end of it, Wong? He can indeed, does really well. Well, as he pushed, he felt like he was pushed there, Wong. He looked favoured to get there. Slowed down, looked to take a touch. Felt the pressure from the Manly defender in the back, but no free kick given. And it's a goal kick. They're going to play the ball away again from the back. With that man again, O'Driscoll. He's looking for the return pass, O'Driscoll, and he gets it. He's got Chipman here beside him, calling for the ball. Chipman. Well, he's under pressure there, Chipman, and he plays it back for O'Driscoll, who somewhat agriculturally hoofs it forward. And Chipman there with the little dink header, but only finds a blue jersey. coming again with Bosanjak. And Bosanjak finds Fernandez. Fernandez looking to play the ball forward. 34 looking to find 35 there. Daniel Wong. Right idea. Just couldn't quite get the execution there. And now Manley looking to spring forward. They're held up somewhat by themselves there. Luke Nieuwenhof. I don't think the pass was intended for him, but it came off him. And here he is again on the ball, Nieuwenhof. With O'Driscoll. He's got de Robillard there calling for the ball, and he was in a ton of space as well, de Robillard, but the execution not quite there. Both teams struggling somewhat with their execution. Now de Robillard wins it well for Nieuwenhof. 360-degree turn. Can only find Bosanjak, and Bosanjak 3 finds 4, but they've won it back well, Manley. And now Burgess gets caught in possession almost immediately, does Darcy Burgess. Brooklyn Malia there, pirouetting on the ball, finds Politis. Pressured hard by Ono, and Ono has left a little bit of space behind him here, which Ben Geeson is looking to exploit. Geeson finds Wong. Geeson goes again here, looking for the pass. Great athleticism from Geeson. Geeson tries the ball in low. Callahan trying to get there, and for the second time in a few minutes, there's been a ricochet, and unintended ricochet off a Manly player. And out it goes. It's come off the back there of Matt O'Donoghue, and it's going to be a corner now on that far side. Marcus Fernandez heading out there to take it. And they've pushed the tall timber forward this time. There's Hong has pushed up there. Bosanjak, Ziggy Gordon, of course, looking to get on the end of things. Now here comes the corner, floated in towards the penalty spot. Well, it's one in the air, but falls now for Daniel Wong. He's looking to switch the ball out to that far side. Wong back to the corner taker. It was Fernandez, and Fernandez picks it up again. He's trying to go around the outside, Fernandez, but de Robillard does really well. Picks up the run, makes the challenge, and then finds O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue plays it right down the middle of the field. The only player within 20 metres of that was Ziggy Gordon, and he picks the ball, takes the return pass from Politis. Down inside now here for Bosanjak. Bosanjak for Fajita. Bosanjak again. He's going to be forced back here, Bosanjak, but turns really well. Plays a low pass in, but O'Driscoll is there yet again. He's been a rock at the back tonight, O'Driscoll, and he finds Nieuwenhof. Nieuwenhof striding away, playing the ball in here. Coop with Ziggy Gordon. Read the ball really well there. Did Ziggy Gordon, using all his experience, tracked the run of Coop, closed him off, and took possession of the ball. And they're coming back now. Bosanjak finds Fajita. Fajita does have a little bit of space in front from now. Fajita goes past Priz really well. Fajita running at O'Driscoll. Fajita past O'Driscoll. Fajita still going. Brilliant run there from Fajita. It was O'Driscoll and Priz that he had in front of him. He probably knew that both players were on yellow cards, and so he danced past both of them really well, and then takes a quick short corner. But the referee said the ball was moving there. I can't let you do that. And so the corner will have to be retaken. It's Fernandez, Marcus Fernandez, who's down there with Fajita. Looks like they still want to take the short corner, but they're thinking better of it. Fajita said, just leave this for me. And we've got 2 substitutions coming up now for Sydney Olympic. But not until this corner is taken. Fajita floats the ball in beautifully, but O'Driscoll yet again is there. Heads the ball away well. And a beautiful pirouetting turn there. And a second beautiful piece of skill from de Robillard, but tried 4th piece of skill and gave the ball away. 2 was enough, but 3 was too many. And then there is a foul, and there is the first yellow card for Sydney Olympic player. And it is the defensive midfielder, Josh Hong, who has picked up the yellow card. And several substitutions coming up now. I beg your pardon, Mark-Aram Basic in the 9 will be making his way on. And also coming on in the 21 jersey, which is the other Japanese star that they have, Yuta Komura, is also coming on in the 21 jersey.
Double substitution for Sydney Olympic. Coming off, number 4, Joshua Hong, and number 35, Daniel Wong, and they were replaced by number 9, Marco Arabasic, and number 21, Yuta Kimura.
So there is the confirmation from the ground announcer. It is Daniel Wong who is making his way off. He has run himself into the ground. And also coming off the player who was just booked there, Josh Hong. And so it's Fujita and Kimura and Aaron Basic who are now on the field, the three substitutions. The three substitutes, I beg your pardon, I should say. And it was George Luca, Daniel Wong, and Josh Hong, the three players withdrawn. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a substitution from Manly as well. But they've chosen not to make it just yet. It's Kimura, just to make things easy for me. So we're going to have a Kimura and a Kimura. So coming on in the 11 jersey, it is Kimura. Kimura for Manly, and it is Ono, his Japanese compatriot, who is making his way off for Manly. Again, another player who's run himself into the ground.
Manly United. Coming off number 8, Kakuru Ono, and he was replaced by number 11, Ayumu Kimura.
Now Coop looking to win the ball, but he's beaten to it by Geeson, but Geeson can't quite find a teammate, and the ball again for the first time tonight is cut out by Ziggy Gordon. Ziggy Gordon does really well. He finds Fujita. Fujita looking to get the ball back again. Fujita, can he pick it up before it goes out? He can. Chipman is there. Great challenge from Jasper Chipman. Did really well there, Chipman. Across he went to pick up the danger man. Fujita looks like he's going to take this corner himself again. They've been pretty dangerous corners. Whipped in. Aaron Basic now, surely one of those targets. Very tall player. He's the number 9, Aaron Basic. And the ball is floated in, looking to find him. But it's cleared away really well. Fujita still in space down on this near side. Is there a free kick there? There is indeed. Bosnjak just reached across. And we're going to have ourselves another yellow card there. So, one of those mandatory yellow cards, stopping a player taking a quick free, is one of those things that's a mandatory yellow card. Can they benefit from the quick free kick? Can't quite do it. And there's Kimura. Kimura, well, nice clearance. And, still got the ball away. Manly still looking dangerous with O'Donoghue. And it was Marcus Fernandez who had both the yellow card and the slice clearance there. Now, chance to break. But, caught in possession there. And, of our substitutes, Kimura does really well, turns well. And another one of our substitutes, Kimura, gives away the free kick. This is going to be good fun for me now. 21 and 11, Kimura and Kimura. Manly coming again. 25 minutes gone in the second half. We still are deadlocked. 0-0. It's looked like one of those 0-0 type games for the first few minutes. As I think we said in commentary, one bit of brilliance, one moment of skill, something clever from a set play, or unfortunately a mistake of some description, is the incident that is most likely to break the deadlock here. As Pitt is complaining that he's got no one to give the ball to, and so he drops it back again for O'Driscoll. He's looked great. O'Driscoll to dink it over the top. Ziggy Gordon is there. And now Fernandez going to cut the ball away as he left it short. Fernandez. He has done just enough there, Marcus Fernandez. His teammate has picked up the pieces. Lovely little flick there. And here's Coop. Coop dropping it through for Burgess. Can he get a touch? Burgess, can he get a second touch? The defensive work is done really well there by Ben Geeson. And Manly come again. The momentum has really shifted here backwards and forwards the last 10 minutes or so. Momentum somewhat with Manly at this point, you'd feel. As Man O'Donoghue is looking to stride forward. "20 minutes to go. The flurry of substitutions has happened. You've got to think the coaches have got to let those substitutions settle now for a few minutes before they make any further changes. But now, Intercepted. Bosanjak coming forward. He's got Fajita outside him. He's looking for Fajita. Well, a heavy pass there for Bosanjak. He had Fajita in a ton of space. He chose to wait as long as he could, and he has played the ball into, I'm going to be generous here and say the solar plexus of Jesse Pitt is. I think it was slightly below the solar plexus. And he's caught the ball in a relatively delicate position here. I know if you get the ball directly in the face or in the temple, they have to hold up play. I didn't know they had to hold up play. If you catch it in the family jewels. But the Olympic that were on the attack, and the Olympic supporters here beside us are not best pleased that is a drop ball now, and Manly get possession when they felt that Olympic were on the attack, and they're making that clear in non-child friendly language. Now Gordon is there, gets the ball, and I think Kimura decided that he would leave the shoulder in there. And if you're going to leave the shoulder in on any player on the field here today, and you had to select which player that was, I would have Ziggy Gordon absolutely last on that list. That contact was absolutely 100% offered by Abu Kimura. And Ziggy Gordon said, thank you very much. A 100% legal challenge. I don't think Ziggy Gordon skipped a beat there. But, I imagine that Abu Kimura will be feeling that for a couple of days. Now Gordon there again, wins the ball really well, plays it forward, looking for Aaron Bassage. O'Driscoll is there, wins it in the air, finds Chipman. Now Olympic looking to spread the play here, they've done really well. Geeson now has a bit of space in front of him, and he's got Callahan outside him. He finds Callahan, and he goes again, does Geeson. He's got Neuenhoff in front of him, steps on the ball beautifully, comes in, beats one, beats two, still going Geeson, to drop it in there for Aaron Bassage. A little bit of interplay here from Olympic. Driving through, chance for a shot! Well, a great run there, driving through. Brooklyn Malia. He had a similar run in the first half. Pulled the trigger, and he was probably at a not fantastic angle to do so. But had a second opportunity there, drove through. Haven't called his name many times so far this evening, Brooklyn Malia in the 23 jersey, but pulled the trigger there. The shot was blocked. Just over 15 minutes of regulation time to go here. There'll be a minute or two of injury time. Not much, I wouldn't say. So 15 minutes or so to go. Will this be a pivotal moment here for Olympic? The corner, floated in. It's won well in the air. But, can't find a blue teammate. And Manley not standing on ceremony, getting the ball away well. And great tussle there for possession. Geeson does well, plays it forward. Manley again with Coop. Coop maintain possession. He finds Chipman. Chipman, let's tackle quickly. Again by Brooklyn Malia, inspired by that chance, getting himself more involved in the play. It's Brooklyn Malia. I know it is. Looking to find Chipman. It is closed down really quickly. It's Chipman, but does well. Puts the ball up, finds Burgess. Burgess now for Kimura. Burgess comes again. There's space in front from Burgess. Finding Coop. Coop can't quite evade that blue wall, and a lovely nutmeg there. Releases the danger man. Fujita, here he comes. Coming again, and he's got support outside him. Decides to check back inside Fujita. And then drops it off. Really nicely for Fernandez. Fernandez finds Politis. It's the closest thing we've had to a goal so far was that lovely bit of skill, lovely nutmeg. It didn't quite come to much, and it's Ziggy Gordon again. Fujita running again, looking for options. There is Bosanjak again for Fujita. Keeps the ball in play nicely. Drops it back again for Gordon. Gordon driving forward, but he gets caught by Coop. And Coop drops it off for Burgess. Burgess coming forward now, spreads it out to that far side. Not really committing too many players here forward. Manley, they're looking to go around the outside is Derobilar. Derobilar still going. Can he get the cross back in? He can, but Politis is there. Not standing around and waiting for a second invitation. Peter Politis just gets the ball away. And O'Donoghue will have a throw in. Some of his long throw-ins in that first half look dangerous. He chooses to go short. Finds Chipman. Gets the return pass. Needs to step inside. Bailey Callahan has been more of a defender than anything else, even though he's playing up front. And he has worked really hard. Chance again for a long throw. And they choose to go short again for Burgess. Burgess is A little bit of a box there, Burgess, and so has to pull back. And does well. And finds a teammate. Ball just played forward again, not really to anybody. And Zaworlovic comes out to the edge of his box, picks it up. Do you want it, Peter Politis? I'm going to give it to you anyway, whether you like it or not. Rolls it out for Politis. Politis finds Fernandez, who plays it across the front. They're taking a few more risks now, our Olympic. Gordon finds Bosanjak. Bosanjak, lovely ball forward for one of our two Japanese substitutes. Who's come on? Kimura. Kimura loses it. And Kimura, at the other end, puts the pressure on Ziggy Gordon. Who finds Politis. Politis. Beautiful searching pass for Fujita. Controls it beautifully. Looks to try and step inside, and great footwork as well. He's got Peters in front of him and he drops it outside. Cross comes in, driven in low. But O'Driscoll, for the umpteenth time, is there, gets the ball. And, well, it was a delicate little flick header there for Bosanjak. I think he thought Bosanjak was just going to sit there. He pushed on. And now the ball is in the hands of Vladimir Knezovic. Take your time. Slow it all down, seems to be the indication from the Manly coach. So he hands the ball off to his captain. It is, and says, take your time. Let's perhaps run this clock out a little bit. Considering how tight it is down the bottom, a 0-0 draw is probably not the worst result in the world. Now, here he comes again, Fujita. Fujita plays it through for Aaron Basic. Flag goes up. Flag goes up. He might have shot himself there, Fujita. He had a little bit of space in front of him, but Aaron Basic made a terrific run. The ball just released a fraction too late. Aaron Basic couldn't quite check the run, and he had drifted into an offside position. Easy decision. Out on that far side for Braden McDonald. And now Bosanjak coming again. Space in front of him. Takes a heavy touch, but turns it into a run here, Bosanjak. And then drops it inside for Fujita. Fujita floats it in for Aaron Basic! Off the post! They've hit the post! A beautiful cross in there from Marco Aaron Basic. But they have hit the post. The goalkeeper looked beaten. All ends up. We looked set for the first goal of the match. I said it a few minutes ago. Would it be a piece of skill? Would it be a mistake? Would it be a set piece? It was a beautiful piece of skill. A header floated in. Substitutes combining really well. Marco Aaron Basic rose and headed the ball beautifully. Headed back from where it came from. That's what they always say. But he has hit the post with the keeper soundly beaten.
So if you want to stick around after this game, stay behind and support the other 24. Our next game for Sydney Olympic.
We'll just pause while the ground announcer is making some announcements. There's an injury to a Sydney Olympic player.
April 19, away to RPL Leichhardt at Lambert Park. Hope to see you there supporting the boys. Our next home game is in 2 weeks' time, Saturday the 25th of April, Anzac Day, where we face University of New South Wales here at Belmore Sports Ground at 5 p.m. Thank you for your attendance today. I hope you can come back for that game.
Now, there's an injury. It looks like a player's got to leave the field here. It's, I think it's Bosanjak, but we'll just get confirmation of that in a moment or two. And as he's leaving the field, we can bring you some scores from other games. Sutherland Sharks have had a 3-1 win against Rockdale. That is a statement win for the Sharks. Apia currently 1-0 up against Uni New South Wales, and we are 0-0 here between Olympic and Manly. So the ball came back off the post. Danger was not averted. And a free kick was won just on the edge of the box. We've got an Olympic substitute. Josh Da Silva has made his way onto the field. And here comes a free kick in an extremely dangerous position here. It's driven in low and hard. Falls to the edge of the box. Fujita looks to release the shot. But Burgess does really well. Blocks it away well. And Fujita again on the ball. Feeds it down for Gordon. Gordon plays the ball in. Aaron Basic gets a shot. Can he turn Aaron Basic? Does well, drives it in low. In fact, holds the ball up. Gordon floats it in, and out it goes.
Substitution by Sydney Olympic. Coming off number 3, Samuel Bosanjak, and he was replaced by number 30, Joshua Da Silva.
And it is indeed Sam Bosanjak who's come off. He has had a terrible run with injuries. Sam Bosanjak, it was his run that created the opportunity. But, the ball's still not been cleared. And we've got ourselves a corner. Drifted in low. Politis, can he get there? But Donaghy does well. Gets the ball away and not quite able to control it. It's Marcus Fernandez and Manly now in transition. Can they break? They get a first touch to the ball, but can't get a second because Brooklyn Malley is there. Now Orlovich plays it long. Aaron Basic. Can he get at the end there? Aaron Basic. Well, Sydney Olympic faithful are livid. There was no flag from the assistant who was directly beside the action there. But the referee felt that there'd been an arm on the shoulder for Marco Aaron Basic. And he has blown for a free kick, which Mali have taken quickly. We've got less than 10 minutes to go now for one of these two sides to break the deadlock. Neuenhoff plays it for Pidias. Pidias has got Burgess in a bit of space inside him. Finds Burgess. Can he turn with the ball? Burgess, he can. Can he make room for a shot here? To have his jersey tugged to fraction. But referee says no, let's play on. And now here is Fujita. Fujita is going backwards because he's been driven back and the ball's been turned over. Neuenhoff. Neuenhoff still on the ball. Neuenhoff still going. Plays the ball in low. Kamura drives it in low. Cross the front. Oh, it's in there. They've got the breakthrough. Manly have got the breakthrough. From very, very little, the ball was played out onto that right-hand side. It was one of their substitutes, Emu Kamura, who gets the ball. He drives it in low. Olympic were not able to clear their lines. There's less than, just over 5 minutes to go, I should say. And the ball is driven in there. Just awaiting confirmation of the goal scorer. But Manly United have broken the deadlock. How much is there to go, ref? Says Aaron O'Driscoll. And the referee just checking his watch and tells him. But this has been the story of Olympic season. Level or ahead at half-time in so many matches. 6 of their 9 games. 7 of 10, including tonight. They have been level or ahead going into half-time. And they have not been able to come up with the points. I think it's Stefan de Robillard who's got the goal. But Manly will
goal for Manly United. Scored by number 7, Stephen Derribble.
Confirmation there that is Stefan de Robillard who has got the breakthrough. With about 5 minutes to go. They had the chance, Sydney Olympic. They hit the post with a glorious chance. Maybe 2 minutes earlier, Manly went down the other end of the field, as happens so often. And they had a shot. I make it their only shot on target in the match. And it's the only shot on target that they have needed so far. And they lead now by 1-0. Confirming, Pozenjak went off and Josh De Silva came on in his place. They've got just over 5 minutes to hang on here, Manly. There will be absolutely no rush to take this. The ball is over amongst the Manly underage players who were warming up, and they are in no rush to drop the ball back to Harry Turner, who has kept a clean sheet here tonight so far. De Robillard's goal separates the sides. This would leave Sydney Olympic stranded at the bottom of the table. They have battled manfully here. They've been much more positive in this second half. Their substitutions have been positive. Fujita, Aaron Basic coming on. Players, more defensive players like Hong making their way off. But they couldn't quite break the deadlock, and they've got now 5 minutes to salvage this game, to salvage a point. And it's Geeson going around the outside. And that is a terrific challenge from Neuenhoff. And again, it was one of our substitutes that made it. It was Kimura, Japanese winger, the 11 jersey, going down this near right-hand side. Drove the ball in low, evaded everybody. But there was Stefan de Robillard to pick up the pieces and to drive the ball into an empty net. And that is the difference between the sides as we head into the last 5 minutes of regulation time. Kimura drops it off for Politis. Politis, lovely ball, dinked over the top. The ball goes directly into the face of O'Donoghue there. And somewhat theatrically, he certainly got the ball in the face, but a little bit of a sprinkling of theatrical dust there from Matt O'Donoghue. He has gone down. They'll be looking to run out the clock here, you would imagine, Manly. They've got some players warming up now down on the bench below us.
Sports from around the grounds tonight on this Saturday. We have an early game, Sutherland Sharks 3, Rockdale 1. After 64 minutes, we have the University of New South Wales nil, uphill Leichhardt 1. And there is also a later kick-off, Marconi versus SG Raiders.
So confirming some of those scores, Sutherland Sharks have had a 3-1. You would have to call that a statement win over Rockdale.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, our next home game will be here on Anzac Day, 25th April, against the University of New South Wales at 5 p.m. And also there is another game after this game tonight.
Now they're taking the throw in, Olympic. Can they get themselves a corner? Battling for possession there is Callahan. Ball is flicked back in. Flicked over the top. Vegeta, well, he was looking to pull the trigger there. But Pillies did really well. Now De Silva drives the ball in and it's cleared away well. Ziggy Gordon's there. Ball bounces slightly awkwardly for him. And he finds Politis. Politis takes a positive touch forward to get away from Burgess. And now, again, Kimura playing the ball forward into space. Callahan. Flag has stayed down. Can he get a touch here? Callahan. He does well. Hooks the ball back up into the air. Aaron Bassich is there looking to win it. Can't quite get there first, Aaron Bassich. And his opposite number, number 9. Ben Cooper's got the ball. And he's got a chance to bring it away. Beautiful feet. Lovely feet there out on that far side. From the goal scorer, Stefan de Robillard. Did really well. Won himself the free kick. And they'll be looking to just do everything they can to run time off the clock. That should run another 30 seconds or so off the clock. Donaghy out of that far side. The magic water has caused the miracle recovery, as it so often does. And just double checking with the assistant as well. Are we ready to go? Of course we are. Every second counts now in these last few minutes. And Coop just gets the slightest touches on the ball and out it goes. They'll have to build all the way from the back. Geeson with the throw, throws it long for Aaron Bassich. Aaron Bassich has been in the air, looks to get it again. Aaron Bassich can't quite get it. And there is O'Donoghue driving towards the corner flag, continues on towards the corner flag. Is there a touch? There is. The touch comes back off him, and it's Geeson who does really well, and he'll take the throw. And he drops it short. They'll have to take some risks now, and they've taken some risks and they've lost possession. They've turned it over for Kimura, and Kimura back for Pittis, who in turn finds Chipman. And Chipman now plays the ball wide, up for Coop. Coop, he can take the ball for the corner flag here. Coop, well, he decides to go inside. Well, he had an opportunity to take the ball to the corner flag there. Jasper Chipman came inside. His manager is not looking delighted with that decision. He could have taken the ball to the corner flag and run off time, but he came inside, did not retain possession. Doesn't look like it's going to matter though, because Kimura has done really well. And he's shielded the ball from De Silva, and out it goes. And we're going to have a throw in. We have reached the 45-minute mark. Referee Rhys Edwards has just had a little glance down at his watch. And you can't imagine we're going to have more than 2 or 3 minutes more for Sydney Olympic to try and salvage something. The story of their season, and it was the story of their season last year as well, you have to say. Late goals conceded, goals in the second half, leads that they had dropped, positions that they had where they were level changed into losing positions. And now Ewan Hoff comes again. Ewan Hoff drives the ball across the front. He's there again. Oh, terrific save. A terrific save from Joseph Orlovich. He was there again. Stefan de Robillard. The ball was bobbling up. It was a wobbly cross in that came from Luke Ewan Hoff. He got a touch, an excellent touch there to Robillard. But Orlovich was there and he clawed the ball away. But at the expense of a corner. More important than the corner is the time that it will take to take this. Burgess heading out there. We've had a minute already. Ben Coop is heading over there. Will they keep the ball at the corner flag this time? Coop has got it. He does. He turns his back. But he plays a little short ball in for Kimura. Kimura still battling for the ball. Coop is there again. Right outside there. We're back to the pitch battles that we had in the first half. They've done well to dig the ball out. But as far as our goal scorer, de Robillard. And they can break. Callahan. He's held up almost immediately. Callahan. And the throw-in is won by Durabalar. Great battling, great scrapping there from Manly. It's something they haven't really done that much of this year. I saw them lose to SG Raiders, and the level of battle and intensity just wasn't really there, as it has been tonight. They've battled for everything. They've created slightly more chances, you would say, certainly in terms of chances from free kicks. But in a very, very even game, you always felt that one little moment of brilliance and one slip up was going to make the difference. And that has proved to be the case. Olympic hit the post, and 2 minutes later, Manly go down the other end, drive to the byline, cross it in, and find themselves 1-0 in the lead. And that is great skill there from Orlovich. For the first time tonight, put under pressure, and he did well to control the ball. And we are surely into last chance saloon territory here for Olympic. Jesse Peters feels the same as he drives the ball forward. But, beautiful control there from Politis. Politis driving forward. Looking to play the ball in for Aaron Basic. Holds it up really well, does Marco Aaron Basic. Looking to bring other players into the play. Does that well. Chance to come again. And again, O'Driscoll is there. And he hoops the ball away. As far as Coop and Politis. Politis wins it, but at the expense of a corner. The referee has another glance at his watch. There can't be much more time left here. And nobody from Manly showing any sort of urgency to head across and take that. They've got the ball now. And they will take a long throw right up into the corner. Coop again. He's done well, Coop. He's forced Ben Geeson into conceding another throw, which means another stroll forward from Matt O'Donoghue. And again, he looks to find the goal scorer, Durabalar. Durabalar holding the ball up really well. Ball is nearly cleared away, but it's still there for Manly, and still there for Manly. And Coop this time a little bit more sensibly to just hold the ball up. They're stuck down there in that bottom corner, Sydney Olympic. They can't get the ball away. We play on, says the referee. Came off a Manly ankle. This is our match referee, Rhys Edwards, and we will play on into the very last chance saloon, you would imagine. Olympic can't retain possession, and it's back with O'Driscoll, and O'Driscoll will just play the ball forward into space, almost rugby league style, playing for territory, dropping it down there for De Silva, who finds Gordon. He'll have to go long here, Gordon, you would think. Drops it short for De Silva. De Silva finds Fajita, and Fajita gives it away for Nieuwenhof. Nieuwenhof driving forwards, gives it away again for Ziggy Gordon, and Ziggy Gordon again finds De Silva. De Silva can't find Fajita, and it's Kamura. Kamura plays it into space. Ziggy Gordon is there. We've had 4.5 minutes of injury time. Politis takes a touch. It's chaotic back there now. Politis does really well, wins the challenge. Had to. And now Aaron Basic. Can he turn with the ball? He can. Finds Fajita. Fajita has got O'Driscoll there beside him. Fajita finds Aaron Basic. The tackle comes in from Pittis. We play on. We've had now almost 5 minutes of injury time. De Silva with the throw. Drops it short. Gets it back to Silva. Looking to find Aaron Basic. He finds him. Aaron Basic turns. Shoots. Aaron Basic takes a touch. Straight into the grateful arms of Harry Turner. That is perhaps the first shot on target that Sydney Olympic have had tonight. They did hit the post, but with 5 minutes of injury time gone at the end of the second half, that looks to have been their first shot on target. I don't think that's a fair reflection of the way they've played, but that is emblematic of their season, certainly. Now Coop wins the ball well in the air, and we keep playing on. Almost 5.5 minutes now of injury time. How long? Say the Manly supporters here to my left. And still we go. Fernandez finds De Silva. De Silva for Fernandez, for Gordon. Gordon drops it in again. Just on the edge of the box here, looking dangerous. Olympic, but no free kick, says the referee. Another glance at the watch. Almost 6 minutes of injury time now, and the referee brings his whistle to his lips and brings proceedings to a close. They've broken the streak without a win, have Manly. They won right at the start of the season, but they have not won since. But they have now broken that duck, and the full-time score here at Belmore, the home side, Sydney Olympic 0, the away team, Manly United 1. Stefan Durabalar with the goal. Well, it was about 5 minutes before the end of regulation time, but that was 10 minutes before the end of the actual match. Manly have got themselves a crucial win in what was really a 6-point relegation battle. And so we'll sign off here for Belmore. It's David Feeney wishing you good night. Sydney Olympic 0, Manly 1, and we will see you next time at the football.
To all our Greek supporters, σας εύχομαι καλή Ανάσταση και να έχετε μια ωραία μέρα αύριο για το Πάσχα. Thank you everyone, have a good night. If you are back home, drive safe and God bless.